I've loved high heels for as long as I can remember, but if you ask me why, my answer depends on how much time you have. The short version? I love how they make me look. The long version? Well, that's a bit more of a journey. It all started when I was 13. Almost overnight, every girl in my class started wearing makeup and high heels. It was the unspoken next step in growing up, a rite of passage into looking and feeling more mature. At the time, I wasn't the tallest girl, not by a long shot, and when everyone else suddenly gained a few inches, I felt even shorter. So, I followed along, slipping into my first pair of heels. At first, it was just about keeping up, about not feeling left behind. But very quickly, I realized something else. I didn't just like wearing high heels, I loved them. They weren't just shoes. They were a statement. They made me feel stylish, ladylike, and confident in a way nothing else did. I wasn't just wearing them to fit in anymore, I was wearing them because they felt right. Since then, high heels and I have been inseparable. Almost every day I put on both makeup and heels before heading out. The only exceptions? If I'm staying in, I skip the makeup. If I'm going for a run or on those rare occasions when I've had a sprained toe, I'll trade the heels for something more practical. But otherwise? Heels all the way. Over the years, my feet have adapted. In the beginning, I had constant cramps from holding my foot in that unnatural arch, but I stuck with it. Now I'm so used to them that wearing flats actually hurts my knees because my stride has adjusted to walking in heels. My go-to height is about 8 centimeters, which honestly feels flat to me now, but my newest everyday heels are 11 centimeters. They're still a bit uncomfortable, but not enough to stop me from wearing them all day. I do have one small cheat. For daily errands and long hours on my feet, I usually go for block heels. They offer way more support than stilettos, which means my arch isn't left hanging, so I avoid the worst cramps. Plus, block heels are practical. They don't get stuck in sidewalk cracks, they don't wear down as easily, and if I accidentally step on uneven ground, I'm much less likely to take an embarrassing tumbler. For years, my shoe collection was almost entirely heels. But then I discovered Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I went a little crazy buying workout gear, including shockingly running shoes. Now, for the first time in years, I own more than just a couple of flats. But make no mistake, as soon as I step off the mat, I'm right back in my heels, where I belong.